Guyanese addresses the issue of personal safety at nightclubs. USA and Guyana teams up on maritime issues. Emancipation activities are in full gear. In the region, scores killed in Brazil prison riot, and internationally, students' death at a rally in Sudan stirs anger. Greetings and welcome to this edition of Headline News Update. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. July 30th is recognized as World Day Against Trafficking in Persons. Human trafficking is a crime that exploits women, children, and men for numerous purposes, including forced labor and sex. This date is designated to raise awareness of the situation of victims of human trafficking and for the promotion and protection of their human rights. This year, the UN Office of Drug and Crime is focusing on highlighting the importance of government action in the interest of victims of trafficking. If you or anyone you know is affected by human trafficking, please contact the Ministry of Social Protection or your nearest police station. Headline News today took our cameras into the streets, and here is what the folks are saying about the recent shooting incident that left a father of 6 dead at the popular city's bar.
32-year-old Kurt Anthony Duncan, a father of 6, lost his life on Monday morning at Sita's bar when he tried to intervene in a scuffle. Many questions were raised about security systems being in place at many drinking places and bars. We spoke to several persons if they feel that more security systems needed to be input at Sita's bar and other drinking places, and this is what they had to say.
And most I would say yes, they need to have a security guard if it's more than one, because that drinking place is a big place and they always got scuffle. Because when people drink, people temper is raised and these things. So to me that they need to do that, yes. And the police, that they need to call the police in case of these things, so the police will be able to turn up.
Just get much security checking for weapons and them thing at the bars them. As people go to them bars with weapons, so this should be for more security checking for weapons.
The popular drinking bar has been making headlines in the past for the noise pollutions which affects the neighboring residents. While the bar is also known for frequent fights, one resident from Station Street, Kitty, who didn't want to appear on camera, claims the bar had adequate security.
As camera, she have monitors, they have duty policemen is be there. I don't think on City Park she aired in any way. We the patrons gotta know that we're going out and look, I'm taking my wife or I'm taking my fiancé out or I'm going out to hang with the friends and I ain't going to look a problem. So why should I take a firearm? You understand? Is we the public people and members of the public gotta know that we're not supposed to take a firearm to a bar. You understand? And persons go to firearm with bars because remember a lot of people come in and have fun and they got these troublemakers who's come and rob the people.
Police were able to ascertain who is the suspect, and they have issued a wanted bulletin for Keon David. Last known address is Sophia, Greater Georgetown. According to reports, the suspect allegedly whipped out a firearm and shot Duncan in the region of his chest. Duncan was taken to Georgetown Public Hospital and was pronounced dead on arrival. If you know the whereabouts of David, please make contact to the nearest police station. For Headline News, Esther Sobert.
Thanks, Esther. Coming up after the break, Emancipation is in the air, and Guyana and U.S. Coast Guards are teaming up to improve maritime safety.
The Ghana Elections Commission will commence house-to-house registration in your area soon. You must register if you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or registration. 14 years and older by the 31st of October 2019, a citizen of a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for a period of no less than 1 year preceding the qualifying date. If you were previously registered, you will need to register again. Look out for GCOM. Make it your responsibility to get registered. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy. Contact the nearest GCOM registration office or visit our website www.gcom.org.gy.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient. You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins,
or fallen leaves and cut grass and put this in a composting bin or pile.
Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is. Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.gy. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Welcome back. The Guyana and U.S. Coast Guards are teaming up to improve collaboration and safety between two nations' maritime agencies. Wendell Jeffrey reports.
Code was derived after several meetings of the International Maritime Organization, which thought it was a smart thing to do after the events of 9/11.
Port safety management is the focus of a capacity building workshop that is now ongoing at the Regency Hotel on Hatfield Street. Dwayne Norris is the Maritime Administration Department Chief Port Security Officer.
The International Maritime Organization also saw it fit to meet and to discuss and to bring this code, which all port facilities around the world that are signatories to the IMO must follow in order to mitigate or eliminate maritime threat.
Heading the training are members of the American Coast Guard.
We bring subject matter experts from across the Coast Guard to different countries to share best practices and information. And in doing so, we also learn a lot, and we take back best practices that we learn here in Guyana back to the United States and other countries as well.
Attending the workshop are port facility officers, fire service officers, and members of the Revenue Department. The training ends tomorrow. For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. Guyanese are gearing up for the Emancipation celebrations on August 1st. Here's more. Guyana prepares to celebrate Emancipation on Thursday, August 1st, 2019. Channel 2 Headline News took our cameras down to Main Street to see what the folks had to offer. I even had my head wrapped. Come on down, let's take a look. It was a very colorful sight along Main Street as persons displayed their many talents in African attires and unique products. One designer, Donna Cummins, said she has been making African clothes, bed sheets, and all types of cushions for the past 7 years.
On most occasions, it's like emancipation and independence. Those two.
Contact you even during
they can contact me. They can come at Ben Street, Workmanville.
Okay.
Yeah. And number 699-1901.
There were also a lot of crafts. This is Yvonne Donahue. She has been designing plaques using the cross stitch, an ancient art she learned from her grandparents many years ago.
This really is also come from the older folks, my grandparents. They used to do it and I learned to do this from them. This is cross stitch. You can make anything you want.
There were even products to help enhance your beauty.
Because we all know when you take care of your body, you feel good, your vibes is right, and everything goes how it should, Feeling good is good.
Many persons said that business is very good for them as customers prepare for the much anticipated Emancipation celebrations. When we return, scores killed in Brazil prison riot and students' death at a rally in Sudan stirs anger.
Are you kidding me? Really? So wrong. That is not what we were taught at the Green Generation Guyana camp.
Is this the correct way to do it? Drivers, you have two options that you can use. First, you can temporarily put your empty plastic bottles in the trunk of your vehicle or on the ground on the passenger side next to you. Or secondly, place them in the nearest garbage bin you see. We need you to play your part in helping us keep the environment clean and healthy. A message from the Ministry of Communities, Green Generation Guyana Sanitation Program. For more information, please contact us on 592-227-2605, or you may find us on the World Wide Web at www.moc.gov.gy.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
The Ghana Elections Commission will commence house-to-house registration in your area soon. You must register if you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or registration. 14 years and older by the 31st of October 2019, a citizen of a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for a period of no less than 1 year preceding the qualifying date. If you were previously registered, you will need to register again. Look out for GCOM. Make it your responsibility to get registered. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy. Contact the nearest GCOM registration office or visit our website www.gcom.org.gy.
Welcome back. At least 57 prisoners have been killed by other inmates during clashes between organized crime groups at the Altima prison in northern Brazil. Al Jazeera reports.
Inmates on the roof of the Regional Rehabilitation Centre in the northern city of Altamira, while fellow prisoners battled it out below. Gang members in one prison block took over the cells of a rival gang. 16 prisoners were beheaded, dozens of others died from smoke inhalation when their cells were set on fire. Prisoners' families waited outside for news as shots were fired by riot police to restore order after the 5-hour killing spree.
It was a fight between rival gangs. There weren't any demands to the authorities by prisoners. The only demand from others was to keep them safe. The inmates were separated according to their gangs, and now we have to wait for the list of victims and those who survived the rebellion.
2 prison officers taken hostage were freed unharmed. This is the latest in a series of prison riots in Brazil. During his election campaign last year, President Jair Bolsonaro promised a crackdown on crimes in jails and reforms of what critics say is a severely overcrowded and underfunded prison system.
The Ministry of Justice and Public Safety has made space to send the criminal gang leaders of this rebellion to a federal prison. We regret these deaths and are finding out how to step up our intelligence security. Our national forces are ready on standby.
Some Brazilians have expressed little sympathy, including a federal politician and former police officer. He posted a video saying no one is going to miss them, they can't commit crimes again. After the US and China, Brazil has the world's third largest prison population with nearly 250,000 inmates. Many belong to gangs who are notorious for their viciousness against rivals, illegal drug use and bribery to maintain their control. With most prisons controlled at state level, this latest riot is a further test for President Bolsonaro to deliver on his election promises. Sara Khairat, Al Jazeera.
And in international news, students' death at a rally in Sudan stirs anger. France 24 News reports.
Disturbing scenes at this hospital in El Obeid, Sudan. On Monday, the city was the site of a student-led demonstration against military rule. A protest that ended in a massacre, according to a doctors' committee allied with the pro-democracy movement. The Sudanese Professionals Association, one of the groups leading the movement, said security forces fired live ammunition into the crowd, killing 4 teenagers and 1 adult. The group called for further protests to denounce the bloodshed.
We invite our people in the neighborhoods of all cities, villages, and towns of Sudan to go out into the streets to demand the perpetrators of this massacre be brought to justice.
The ruling Transitional Military Council responded by imposing a curfew in the region. In Khartoum, protesters heeded the opposition's call and returned to the streets Monday evening, booing military vehicles as they passed. Adding to the demonstrators' outrage is a recent investigation into a crackdown on a sit-in outside military headquarters that killed dozens of people in early June. The official report puts the death toll at 87, while opposition medics put it at 127. The renewed tensions came just ahead of scheduled talks between military leaders and the opposition, aimed at resolving outstanding issues over the transition to civilian rule. One negotiator for the protest coalition said there should be no further talks with the military until violence against demonstrators stops.
Here now is your 3-day weather forecast. And that is all for this edition of Channel 2 Headline News Update. Tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another episode. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube, or you can visit our website at headlinenewsguyana.com for more news. Until then, take care.